Hi, I'm Ethan, and if you publish original work online, the worst time to start collecting proof is after something has already gone wrong. Pattern proof helps you do it properly from the start.
In this video, I'll show you exactly how pattern proof works, step by step. We start here on the home page, where you can either begin creating an account or verify an existing proof ID. I'm going to enter the app and show you the main workflow a normal user would follow. Once you're signed in, you arrive in the dashboard, where the core workflow begins. The easiest way to understand pattern proof is this. A proof is your record for a specific file, and a case is where you organize the bigger issue around that file. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a proof. Here in the Proof section, I choose Upload Proof and select the original file I want to protect. This is where the process starts. When I create a proof, pattern proof records the key details around that file, including a unique proof ID, the file fingerprint, and the time the proof was created. That matters because later on, you're not just saying, "This was mine." You have a much clearer record to point back to. And now the proof has been created.
This is where it starts becoming useful. You are no longer relying on memory or scattered screenshots. You now have a proper proof record tied to that exact file.
Now that the proof has been created, you can see the actions attached to it. From here, you can download the original file, download the proof report PDF, or create a case from that proof. This is where the product becomes much more practical. A proof gives you the record for the original file, but most real disputes involve more than just one file. You may also need the original link, the infringing link, your contact details, statements, notes, and a clear record of what happened. That is what the case is for. So I'm going to create a case from this proof. Inside the case form, I can add the information that helps describe the issue properly. That includes the claimant details, the platform involved, where the original work appears, where the infringing content appears, and the key information needed to organize the complaint. This is one of the most useful parts of the workflow because it turns a messy problem into a structured case file.
A proof gives you the record. A case gives you the structure around the problem. That is what makes the whole workflow much more practical when action is needed.
Now that the case is saved, everything becomes much more organized. Here in the Cases section, the issue is stored as a single record that I can review, track, and work from. And this is one of the strongest features in the platform. Instead of manually collecting everything one piece at a time, Pattern Proof can package the case into a downloadable evidence bundle. That gives you a much cleaner output to work from and can save a huge amount of time when you need your records in one place. Now let's look at public verification. This is where a proof ID and a file can be checked against the stored proof record. So I enter the proof ID, upload the same file, and click Verify File. And here you can see the match result. This is useful because it gives a simple way to confirm that the file matches the stored proof record without exposing private account details or making the process complicated. So the workflow is simple. Create a proof, turn it into a case, export the evidence, and verify the file when needed.
Pattern proof helps you create proofs, organize cases, and verify files in a much more structured way. If your work matters, it makes sense to protect it properly.